Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on volume of a cylinder. In previous videos we saw how to calculate the volume of various prisms. In this video we will see how to calculate the volume of a cylinder. We will also do various exercises. So here is a cylinder. It's exactly like a prism. The only difference is that the base is a circle and the top is a circle. And we have a radius of r and a height of h. So the volume is pi r squared h. So that is the formula for finding the volume of any cylinder with a radius of r and a height or length of h. We can either use pi as 22/7 or 3.142 as we did in previous videos. And you'll remember that those numbers are just approximations of pi. Let's look at some examples. Find the volume of a cylinder with a radius of 3 centimeters and a height of 5 centimeters. Use pi equals 3.142. So here is the formula we saw earlier, pi r squared h. So there's pi. There is r squared, because the radius is 3 centimeters, and that's the height of 5 centimeters. And the volume is always cubic centimeters. So if we're working with centimeters, which we are, you can see that, the volume will be cubic centimeters. So when we calculate those numbers there, that is the volume of the cylinder. Number 2, find the volume of a cylinder with a radius of 7 centimeters and a height of 8 centimeters. So here again, pi is 22/7. There's our normal formula. So it's pi r squared h. So there's our pi, because we're asked to use 22/7. There's r squared, because the radius is 7. And there's our height. Again, the answer is cubic centimeters. When we work that out, that is the volume of that cylinder. For number 3, we can see quite clearly, because that's 90 degrees, that is a quarter of a cylinder. So in order to find that volume, it's basically the quarter of the volume of the full cylinder. We're asked to use pi as 3.142. So the volume will be a quarter of the volume of the full cylinder. So there's our quarter. There's the value of pi which we were given. R squared, because r is 6 centimeters, and that is the length or the height. When you calculate that amount there, that is the volume of that cylinder in cubic centimeters. Number 4, here quite easy to recognize that the bottom section is a rectangular prism. The top part is half a cylinder. So it's quite straightforward. You find the volume of the rectangular prism, find the volume of the cylinder, and just add them together. We use pi equals 22/7. So the volume of the rectangular prism will be those 3 amounts multiplied together. The volume of the half cylinder will be a half pi r squared h, which is the length really. That's the length. Notice we've used the radius of 14 centimeters, because if the diameter was 28, because those two lengths are the same, that means the radius must be 14 centimeters. So we've substituted into the formula. That's for the volume of the half cylinder. That section is the volume of the rectangular prism. So that's the volume of the rectangular prism. This is the volume of the half cylinder. When we add them together, we get 52,080 cubic centimeters. So that is the volume of that whole object there. So this video has given us a good little introduction on finding the volume of a cylinder. And we can also extend that to finding the volume of the fraction of a cylinder and also some composite 3D objects involving parts of a cylinder. So you just remember the formula and you can't go wrong.